So I'm not going to play with y'all tonight. I didn't pull out the tissue shades because don't nobody believe that Raquel is dead. No, nobody believing that. You got to do better than that to trick us. Marvin survived. I thought he was going to kick the bucket, but he didn't. We're going to break that down too. Unique teaming up with Kanan, and you guys finally got your damn breeze. I hope you felt the cool breeze last night because all you're going to feel tonight is the heat as we break it down with an outstanding panel. Politics of Being Black in America, Lamont Tyson's show starts now.
I'm up early for the dealers come out. Everybody is outside till the killers come out. You ain't eating, you just act full. I'm impactful. Dozen funerals in a month. I got that pull. I will give it to niggas in all rap forms. Ignatius out right now on all platforms.
Yeah. Y'all see who's in the building with me.
What's up?
It's my sister Moochie. Moochie's in the building with me. We're going to start out talking about what is going on in the Power universe. But before we do that, I wanted to give a big shout out to Moochie for coming through and always holding the brother down. And I hope you guys have subscribed to her channel because she puts out fire ass shit. She puts it out there all for you theories, social media. You know, she does it all for you guys to enjoy. And not to be outdone, coming to the stage now is the youngest in charge in Atlanta. It's Monique Nicole. How you doing, Momo?
Hey, everybody. What's up?
We are good. We are good. And then, not to be outdone by another one, we've got Lex the Targaryen in the building. What's going on, Lex? Uh-oh. I think we having some difficulties with Lex. Lex can... Oh, there she is. There she is.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good, family. How y'all?
We all right. We all right. Happy to be here like Eddie Murphy coming to America.
It's always a good day, and it's damn sure gonna be a good show whenever Lex is right. You know.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. And last but definitely not least, we also have the big sis in the building, Nita the Diva. How you doing, Nita?
Hey, Lamar. Hey, crew. What's going
on?
Hey, girl. Hey.
It's good to see all you all, and I'm glad you're here. We'll get started. But first, if you guys want to go and get this shirt that these people keep trying to rip off my body, all you got to do is go to the Shop Life Gain store. Because back in my day, we had 9 planets. Then they wanted to fuck around and turn Pluto into a dwarf planet. Get the shirt. It's in the shop right now. And you can also download the podcast. Link is in the description. Politics of Being Black, wherever you get your podcast. This will be up there tomorrow, along with all the other political content I'm putting out. Before I let the ladies dive on in and sink their teeth into the men of Raising Kanan, Lulu, Unique, Marvin, and y'all got to sink your teeth into Kanan too. I know y'all don't want to, but you're going to have to do it. Let's give a look at some of the things that happened. This clip right here made me laugh.
And I bet you didn't even know I was tapping that ass. Did you? Well, I did, Lou. A few times. I'll tell you what. Big sis likes it a little rough. Little mean. Right? She like a nigga to take charge. Yeah. She even called me daddy.
Lord, did he take that steak knife and drive it in Lulu reels while Rock sat there solid as hell? Moochie, you get first dibs on this. Tell me about that conversation. I don't have any sisters on my mom's side that I grew up with, so I don't really have. I just know I would be upset somebody said that about my sister getting that ass tapped and like it rough and pulling hair and putting clamps on nipples and shit. I'd be mad, Moochie. But you tell me what you thought when you heard that conversation.
I thought Lulu handled it like a pro. I liked the snickering when they came out of there, where she said, "We gonna see who calling who daddy." I'm not playing with him no more. She said, "All right, nigga, it's on."
She damn so did. What you got, Momo?
Unique is sprung, y'all, baby. That nigga is sprung, baby. He got one whiff of that punani and he just can't let it go.
Mo, he twisting in the wind, ain't he? Ain't he twisting in the wind?
I mean, he gonna tell the whole tri-state area that he done had them draws. I mean, everybody in all the boroughs of New York gonna know that that nigga done had Raquel Thomas in his bed. Okay, so it's just like I said many episodes ago. I said, y'all, it's giving scorned lover. It's giving a lover's quarrel. It's just now. Lulu got some restraint because a lot of brothers would have been like, "Yo, you ain't gonna talk about my sister." You know, that a lot of brothers would have reacted very aggressively with that disparaging comment, but Lulu handled it very well. So
He did.
Yeah.
He did. All right, Lex Targaryen, we're ready for you to Drakari us as much as you can. Talk to me about this scene and what was going through your mind when you heard the scorn love of Unique. Uh-oh.
On mute.
Did we lose
Yeah.
Lex? Oh, there
I'm
she
here.
is.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a very rare occasion where I will apologize and take back my words. Lulu got his ish together and he's enjoyable to watch again because at the beginning of the season, y'all know I was like, Lulu before Marvin, just don't touch Marv. But Lou, he got that season one zest to him again. Like, even how he was really sizing Nick up. Like, you know, it was silence amongst men. How girls can have silent conversations. It was basically, nigga, I'm smashing your sister, nigga, and now what? Do something else about it. Like, it was so loud and stuff. Yes, Lulu back, and I love it. I love it. I'm so sorry. I never cashed you off again, boo. Dag, back to the question. Meek is really hurt. He's so butthurt. It's crazy. And he's wrong. And that's what makes all of this even worse. Is like you really hurt for no reason. Like you crashing out and your brother is the culprit. End of story. Like Blue's Clue solved. So this is just very, very interesting. But all of this rage is literally was gonna get him put down for real, for real.
Mm-hmm. Nita the Diva, get in there. Let me pick up on something Lex said. You're absolutely right, Lex. This is all for nothing. Kanan told his ass he put down Ronnie. Kanan told him. Look, he should be trying to squash everything and get back into the good graces of Rock, but his ego is in the way, and more importantly, his penis is in the way. Talk to me, Nita. What did you think about this situation?
It was funny, and I'm gonna speak to what Lex said, and like she's talking about Lulu, and you know people go through things, and it's ebbs and flows. You know how life goes, or whatever. But you have to cast them aside when you have to cast them aside. You just have to, and you know it's no sorry for that. You got to do what's best for you in the moment. You got to protect your peace. You got to protect the organization. It's not just about certain things. You know what I'm saying? So. I feel like nobody really tossed them aside. I mean, we really was talking greasy about him, though. We was saying that he could have got his water turned off. So I understand what you're saying about that, but in the grand scheme of things, like in this organization and in this thing or whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's just what it is. But I love seeing the return to form, the Lou. Love that, and the whole thing is that I love the poker face. Rock had the poker face. He had the poker face. He was kind of side-eyeing her.
He did.
That was one mean side eye. So funny. It was hilarious. I was like, ooh, I caught that. I was just like, oh man. But she played it cool. He played it cool. We know how the Thomases do. We got to do what we got to do. And so, yeah, I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it was a good scene. It was entertaining to say the least. And for Joey Badass to have the kind of emotion that he put into that particular scene, that is how someone who's hood like that would react when their feelings is hurt. That is exactly how you, instead of saying I'm sorry and getting in tune with your emotions, you act out, you lash out like a kindergartner that likes a girl, you punch her instead of telling her, look, baby, Can me and you share that Tootsie Roll? Oops, I didn't mean to throw that Diddy. My bad.
Ooh.
Let me go to another piece of candy
What?
here.
I'm the
Don't
Tootsie
throw it
Roll.
in there.
Hey, the Tootsie Roll about this. Just a visual. If anybody wanted one.
Okay, we're gonna move right along. Golly, y'all here y'all go. Look, the
You
brother take
brought it up, troublemaker. You brought it up, troublemaker. Shoot.
Teeny weeny.
Lord have mercy. I'm not even, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna get off of it because it's a bunch of ladies in here and it's just me, and I can't fight them all by myself.
Don't do that.
tonight.
You brought it up, brother. You brought it up now.
So I'll come to you on this one, Monique Nicole, because I'm just kind of bouncing around everywhere. The fans finally got what they wanted.
Oh,
They finally got what they wanted. Everybody in the hood who been clamoring for this nigga has finally got him. I really hope he lives up to the hype. But here he is, Monique Nicole.
he's fine.
You got 1/3 of full force from back in the house party days, standing up here playing Breeze. What did you think when they dropped Breeze all up in the mix?
Child, I said, Lord, thank you, God, so I can stop hearing these ridiculous, asinine Breeze theories that these people be pulling out from their butthole. I'm just so happy that we can now end it. This is Breeze. That's Breeze. Your mama Breeze. Your daddy Breeze. Your papa Breeze. This Breeze. He Breeze. I mean, everybody was Breeze for the last 7 years. So I'm very, very thankful. Like you said, Lamont, very attractive brother, but I do hope that he lives up to the hype. One thing that we've always appreciated about Raising Kanan is that the acting has always been very superb. So I do hope that he, lives up to the status of Raising Kanan and that he delivers. I'm not familiar with the brother. Is he an athlete? Is he an actor? Shamik Moore? He's an actor?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's that guy.
Oh,
Yep.
he's that head ninja in charge. Okay. Excuse my ignorance, you guys. I'm not familiar with him. I will do my homework. But yeah, I mean, I liked it. Now I will say shout out to Lex, and I'm gonna let her have her glory in a minute. She was one of the only people that I heard make a prediction that he was related to Scratch and Sniff. I mean, Pops and Snap. So shout out to Lex. I didn't see it coming. So shout out to you, sister, because great prediction.
So now we got to let her take her victory lap. Lex, the Targaryen, not only do you take your victory lap, I want you to talk about why these niggas is dressed like Christmas and it's the 4th of July. Twinning when they introduce your boy Breeze. Floor is yours. You told us. You got the floor.
You're on mute, sister.
Oh, she's on screen though.
Because I need my credit for this one. You feel me? Let me tell you something. There are several things in life that can be played with: Barbie dolls, toys, maybe even family members. But y'all can't play with me, okay? Because it ain't no. I was one of. I was the. Yeah, I was the only. Okay, the only person to say not only were they related, but that was their nephew. Brava. But no, seriously, like I just, I does this. Number one. Number two, yes. If y'all remember, we had somebody dig up the artifacts when we were in the last season, and it was speculation of who was gonna be Breeze, and the name Shamik Moore came up, and I got so geeked. I am such a huge fan. He is about to eat the role of Breeze up. If you have never seen The Get Down on Netflix, treat yourself. They canceled it for no reason. The Get Down literally had
the Get Down.
Get Down. Yes. Okay. And Shamik Moore was Shaolin Fantastic, who we call Inductor, and Shaolin Fantastic's a bad mother. Oh, like y'all don't understand how happy I am. Whew. Okay.
So we're gonna hear first from you guys and the ladies on the panel. He's a good actor.
Amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good.
I think
Okay.
He's great.
perfect.
I trust y'all. So that means
I'm happy. I couldn't ask for another person, and the fact that they put him in now was perfect because then we get to feel him out next season, and then it'll transfer over to Origin. Like this was a smooth transition. Thank you to everybody who did that. It was the cliffhanger. Now y'all can stop being dumb. I don't normally judge people, but y'all was dumb. Oh, unique is Breeze. This person is Breeze. Shut up. Because I done told y'all to just sit back and wait and chill to the next episode. Literally. Okay. So I'm happy. I'm geeked. I was correct. Matter of fact, make the Cash App jingle. I've blushed all enough. I'm done.
Yes, yes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tickle her Cash App. You know, her storytelling goes way beyond the Game of Thrones. You know, she can break down any story. She's Lex the Targaryen, but she can also be Lex the Power Garrian if she needed to be. So yeah, go ahead and tickle her fancy and hit that jar. Nita, I'm gonna come to you because we all know about this brother. And I love the way he rocking the hell out that herringbone. For all you young heads, y'all might not even know what a herringbone is nowadays. But he rocking the hell out of it. I think that as long as they gave him good work, that he's going to kill the role as long as they gave him some good work to do. Do you think they gave him good work with him being a plug?
Yeah. And I almost thought that it was a little corny for him to come in real flashy the way he did. However, if he I don't really know his backstory, so he may have every right to come up in that piece looking like that. He may have every right to do that. But I mean, I felt like, I was like, oh, he's a little something. He's doing a little something. But it's all good. But girl, when I tell you he's giving Morris Chestnut, oh, the skin is skinning.
Sorry, y'all.
The goatee is goateeing. Like the things is happening. Like he looks good. Like he looks like he's going to play the part. I feel like they might have retconned it a little bit because I don't see this guy right here sitting down at 7 o'clock every night watching Jeopardy. So that's a shout out to the OG.
Oh,
that shout out to the OG power. I could see that for Ronnie. I don't see that for this guy over here.
That was good. Oh, Nita.
So Nita, you saying this is not a milk and cereal type of brother right here, huh? That's not what he eat for breakfast, huh?
No.
Well, the OG power fans will remember the reference.
Yeah. Moochie, you get last dibs at this brother. What are you thinking they're going to bring to the table with him? And considering that they probably know that the ladies like him too, who is he going to get the smash with in the next season? Because he's going to smash. You know that's going to happen.
I don't know about that, but he got the Brooklyn style when he came in with the Kango. Well, I guess we used to call those Apple Jacks.
The snap Kango at that. He got the snap Kango.
Preach, Moochie, preach.
They used to call them the Apple Jack hats. Because I wore one of those when I drove the bus, and I wore it just like that, tilted to the side. I'm just saying.
Hat to the back.
He's gonna with this. He's always done good in a period piece. When he did the Get Down, he was great with that because he played technically Curtis Blow. Okay. So now you got him doing this, and when he did Wu-Tang, he embodied that role being Raekwon. So sit down and enjoy the ride. I'm just saying, sit down and enjoy the ride. I hope y'all know he's Miles Morales. He's the voice for that. So he was trying to get that, but I think he's too old to play Miles Morales now. They got to get a teenager. But he with the Get Down with him and Jaden Smith with them two in there. It was that was good. And I was pissed off that only rocked for a season. I wanted to see where that went because Nas was behind all of that. And y'all know I'm a Nas fan. But I just want to see how this goes with all of this.
I'm excited.
It was 2 seasons, you say?
Yeah,
I'm
it
here
was 2
for it.
seasons of
Yeah,
Get
but it
Down.
was so fast that
It
I think
was.
they
It
dropped
was
both
so
of them at
good,
the
though.
same time. We didn't have to wait. And then when the next one didn't come.
I think
Yeah,
they
it was
said it
2
was too
or 3, but
expensive.
yeah, that's what they said. It was too expensive, but you know,
Nas ain't
in
want
the
to spend
wise
that money.
words of a poet known as Beyonce Giselle knows, he is that boy up top from the BK that's about to teach us how to flip that money 3 ways. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Where you say from East New York or Bed-Stuy? Where they say he was from?
Listen, he's from the land of Scrumdiddlyumptious. He's
No,
from
but
somewhere.
I'm talking about what part of Brooklyn?
Oh,
East
in
New
real
York
life.
or Bed-Stuy? No,
I
not
just
in real
know
life
he's
in
from
this, because they
Oh,
mentioned it, but I don't
oh.
remember. If
I don't
and
remember.
being that it's East New York, that's mostly Jamaicans over that area. That's the Caribbean area. That's in Eastern Parkway. If y'all know Brooklyn.
Well, listen, you could jerk me all around. Listen,
I know where you're going with that, Lex. I heard jerk. I got scared. Lamont, I'm gonna apologize from now, because next season your girl gonna be a little thirsty. I'm gonna have Unique and Shameen Moore on the screen. Oh,
it's raining men.
What about Lulu? What about Lulu and Marvin?
Oh,
you ain't lost.
It's a lot of eye candy.
Marvin gotta go. Lulu and the Dutch. Oh, man, I'm about to be thirsty.
Somebody get the Ozempic. The diabetes is gonna be through the roof.
This
Okay. Let Moochie get ready to start this all over. Our good girl Nita says she'll be right back. So let's go ahead and talk about Marvin, ladies and gentlemen. Lord have mercy. Po Marvin. Po Marvin.
He bought it on himself. Come on now.
Moochie, he done got body on top of body. He got early. He done killed Gerald's folks, the adopted family.
That's the part I was wondering. Why are you doing all of this? You got enough people. You got enough lists. You got too many people on this list that you done took out. Yeah. And now we got to be worried about your freedom and your life.
Right.
And what are we staying with him still being around? I'm glad he is. But the question is he going to be on the run, or is he going to jail? Or are they really going to get him this time?
Momo, pick up the ball. Floor is yours. What do you think? Because Marvin is wilding out, Momo. He is out of his mind.
He is absolutely out of his mind this entire season. I'm very disappointed because like season 3, he had amazing character arc. And then goddamn, I mean, season 4, he just, I had to present you that. I found that on Facebook, y'all. Marv should have took this meathead out like Rock said, Mr. Potato Head. A lot of you guys thought that Marvin was gonna go this season. I knew he wasn't. I had a feeling they were gonna drag him out to season 5. Now, season 5, something gonna happen. I still do not know if they're going to execute him or clankety clank. I'm still torn between the two, but it's definitely between those two for sure. I think his luck is going to run out very soon, And I have to give it to Raquel. Oh, you're on mute, Lamont. I have to give it to Raquel for telling him about himself, because, these aren't little mess ups. These are royal, detrimental mess ups for the business. So when she laid it on his ASS in the episode, I did not feel sorry for him.
Well said, sis. Well said. And guess what? I don't think any of us felt sorry for him the episode 8 when Rock got in his ass for messing up. No. I don't think nobody felt sorry for him then, because he is out of pocket. I mean, what's going on with him, Lex, is there's a mess. He goes in there to try to fix the mess and then creates an even bigger mess. The whole thing is a mess. Then Rock got to step in, and this time she was like, I ain't stepping in, and try to fix it. She's decided not to try to fix the mess. So, Lex, tell me what you thought about what's going on with your boy Marvin. This is your boy.
In my opinion, I think that Marvin is not a bad person. I just don't think that Marvin is intelligent. And the fact that Marvin is not intelligent, it plays into a lot of his decisions. It's almost like when a kid is going to get in trouble and they will do everything. They can have chocolate all on their face. Mother, did you eat the cookies? No. No. You looking at them and you know darn well they ate it. They even know that you know, but it's like I can't tell Marvin is a little slow. We all got that family member that's a little off. He's a functioning member of society, but he a little off. Marvin is a little slow. So he means well, but he can't get right. He just can't get right. But Marvin do mean well, and that's why I feel like he's an excellent character that's written, because even when you don't feel sorry for Marvin, you do. Because for every bit of bad he is good. For every bit of he keep effing up repeatedly, he has changed. So Marvin is literally like a perfect scale. And this, although it didn't happen this season, I am very happy. Marvin is going to go out in a gruesome way. I just feel that deep down in my heart. And I just feel like it's going to be something like bloody and gory. And that's what's going to turn Juke. Like, I don't know if it's going to be a shootout. I don't know if he's going to be protecting somebody, but I can see it happening like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just going to be gut wrenching because, like I said, Marvin is not bad. He just, we all got that slow family member.
Well, picking up from there, Nita, I give it to you. Lex is saying Marvin is 2 sandwiches short of a picnic and he wields a gun. And I do believe, like she believes, his death is going to be gruesome. And Momo called it a long time ago. Momo was like, he's not dying. Momo said this like episode 4 or something. I don't know what kind of insider information she had, but she knew. And so me and Lex is sticking with he's going to die. It's going to be gruesome. Ooh. How do you think it's going to go down for him, Nita? Because he was messing up this episode, busting up in there, killing early Tyler, all up in the hotel, then taking the sandwiches and shit. Who do you think he is, bro, man?
Hey, put that picture up real quick since you mentioned early. Please put it up. I don't think everybody saw it.
Oh yeah. Please. Oh my God.
Listen, I swear the Thomases, especially Marvin, has 9 lives. 9 lives. I'm sitting up here like, what in the world is going on? I'm still hoping and rooting for him going to jail, getting in the Bing. That's my hope for him, because I just cannot stand to see that. But for, to pull at our heartstrings and to give a more emotional thing, I can see the writers going with that. But I really don't want to see it. But if it happens, it happens. Like I said, let them hold their own balls like that. It is what it is.
They big balls. Sorry.
Pause. Big balls.
I had to say it. I'm so sorry.
The bigger the balls, the more painful they are when they get smashed.
Yes. Bree said he is out of here. Ooh, girl. I mean, boy. I don't know who. Girl.
Now, Moochie, did you talk about Marvin already? Did we get you in on the Marvin conversation?
What I did like most with that, I did speak about it, but I didn't know how far y'all was going. And since y'all mentioned the whole fallout with Rock, when Stefano basically shut the business down, he looked scared. He looked like he had a big lump in his throat. I loved he committed to so much emotion when he did that scene, London Brown, and it was he really had you feeling sorry for him, because you don't allow. I got to go back and tell my sister what's going on, and we all know this is not going to be a good conversation. She taught him a new one, but he let her know you be messing up too.
Yeah.
And he told her how he felt. It was just I felt bad that he was doing so good until this whole thing with Gerald happened. That messed up his confidence and it set him back to where he's doing what he was doing. Nita mentioned that last night when we was talking about it. So yeah. He set himself back with trusting people and stuff like that. So now if he feel it ain't right, he taking you out. He took too long to take out early Tyler though. He should have took out that night when that guy came out there to take a leak. He should have went right back in there with him as a shield and took everybody out
all
at that
of
car.
them.
Ooh, not all of them.
All
of them. You got to. You can't leave no witnesses.
Right.
All of them.
So all of them would have had to go. Bing, bing, bong, bong, bong.
Bing, bang, boom, bang, bang, bang.
And if he would have listened to Rock, that's what
Well,
she would have told him.
Nita,
That's
you
why
know
she said, "Is it Rock's advice or is it your advice?"
your advice. But like we said, y'all, all roads lead back to they should have listened to Rock. I mean, y'all love to hate her, but
And that whole thing where he was telling, sorry to cut you off, Monique, but to like whenever they deflect, they like try to throw it back on you.
yes.
It's just a deflection. He's just projecting. It's a deflection. Rock makes the decisions that she do. She wears the cross on her back. She bears it all. She don't sidestep. She don't be trying to like she ain't doing none of that. She takes it all on her back, and that's why I respect her.
Absolutely. And shout out to, I don't know if we're gonna get there, Lamont, but shout out to Lulu for trying to check Kanan and basically saying what Nita just said. Rock really bears the weight of it all. She takes on everyone's stuff. And I don't think it got through to little knucklehead Kanan, but at least Lulu, at least someone stepped up to defend her this episode. At least one person did.
Well, while we on Rock, we'll just go with it, Momo. At the end of this episode, they try to get shout out to her wardrobe, by the way.
Okay.
At the end of this episode, they tried to make us think that Kanan shot her because he's frustrated about Crystal's death. He's frustrated about Famous, and he's getting intel forced into his head from Snap, Crackle, and Pop because they want to see him team up with Unique. They think they got something unique with each other going on. So, Mo, we heard gunshots, but we know good and damn well she didn't get shot. Correct. So what do you think happened? Do you think Lulu might have came in, or Marvin or Juke came in and shot Kanan in the leg and said, sit your little young ass down?
That's a great question. I'm definitely with you. She is alive. Now, when I rewatched the finale, it looks like when Kanan was pointing the pow, he slightly lowered it and then kind of looked startled, like something or someone was behind Rock. Now, who it is, I don't know. I could probably name 4 people that it could be, but I really don't know. I want to know who did Jukebox call, because whoever she called, that saved Raquel's life. I am curious to know. I haven't thought about it too heavy, you guys, so I don't have the best prediction right now, but I do know whoever she called, that and Juke saved Rock's life that night. Potentially. Yep. Even though I don't think Kanan had the balls to do it. He can't shoot worth the damn, so, but you know.
He might have shot himself. He might have shot his damn self. But anyway, jump on in there, Lex and Targaryen. What did you think about this cliffhanger that we know Rock ain't get shot? You can't get blood on that outfit.
Kanan just pissed me off. Like, everything about this scene pissed me off. And it's just like, you are just so dumb. And not only are you dumb, you arrogant. Like, you can't be arrogant and dumb. You dumb, arrogant, dumb. Like, he just literally irritates me so bad. And it's fresh. Shout out to Makai, because that's how you know he acting his behind off, because
definitely
he just, oh my God, he is an amazing actor. And it just irritates me, because it's just like, you really won't take accountability for anything. And Lulu just preached this to you. Like, he want to just keep crying over D Wiz. Let's keep it a stack, baby boy. It wasn't about your mother's corners. It was the fact that he had Davina, and he had the shine, and he had the gloss, and you wasn't stunting yet. Your balls didn't drop outside yet. Let's keep it a stack. It didn't start popping off until that incident happened. So you want to keep blaming, it was you or D Wiz. You want to breathe dirt above or below? Which one? Because you literally are only standing because of your mother. So yeah, we already know that Rock is terrible at what she does, and even shooting your father. But even with her shooting your father, let's keep it another stack. Your father had to be some sort of predator, because he's clearly older than Rock. Rock was underage when she had him, and then on top of that, he was about to have your Uncle Marvin locked up on some selfishness because he didn't want to go down. So once again, she took that for the family. So now when we ask the question, is Rock really a bad mother, or is Rock is Rock that person that morals and not, she gonna do what some of us can't do?
Exactly.
Now, with that being said, I wonder. Let's take it back. Moochie had said this before when I was pissed off at the episode when Juke was, taking her time and the whole military thing. And I'm like, yo, what's the point? They focused in 3 separate times on Juke's aim, at how good her aim is. Who's to say Juke didn't come in and shoot to scare Kanan, but he moves to something and that's that scar on his neck?
There you go.
Say that's not what happened.
That's going to be the scar on his face, because remember,
the scar on his face, not his neck. I'm sorry, his face.
That's going to be it. They pointed it out when she had the basketball court. She's gonna be the one that takes the shot, and that's how he gets the mark. I believe we talked about it before, but I want to say DeMarcus mentioned it first, and then I'm elaborating on it, and I believe that's how it's gonna go down. I believe that's how it's gonna go down, and that's how she was saying that he was all in. You know how he was saying, I'm fast forward, well, we're winding back to OG power when he took her out, how he said she be running her mouth. This is what it's all gonna be about right now.
Okay. Wow. So you guys think you think Jukebox actually fired a shot for real?
Yeah.
Look how she,
because at that point it's different. Like, now I know for a fact she didn't kill her. I know that you can't get it out your mind, and at the end of the day, that's still her aunt. So if like I said, I think she fired a warning shot because Juke's aim is nasty, but I don't know what's gonna happen. But I think Kanan is gonna get grazed by it.
Yep.
Or he could do it on purpose just to graze him to prove a point. Like, little nigga, chill out. Yep. Kanan has been off the wall for a minute. She is gonna. And that's probably what's gonna instill that fear. Because the first time we saw Kanan halfway scared of Jukebox or looking was when she pulled up on that basketball court. He was looking like, "Yo, what the heck?"
Yeah, he gonna see that side of her. And when she was at that basketball court, I want to say she shot the basketball.
She did.
She did.
Yeah, she shot at the guy and like it went like right near him. Like, didn't it go right next to him? Like,
it did.
I know she shot. I thought she took a couple of shots though, right? Or
a couple.
I know she just was like, don't let them get to their jackets, because you don't know what's in their jackets.
Right.
And that's why she was moving like that. She observed the whole area, and then she took her assessment, and this is how we gonna do this.
Yeah. We know she got good aim. That's for damn sure. So
now listen, my panel has had all good points that I agree with. However, we know that 50 Cent talks the way that he does because he was shot in the mouth, right? Pow pow, whatever y'all want to say. Listen, if that scenario was going to happen, then why do we got Kanan trying to imitate his slur this early in the game? Like, can that be a result from that?
Nah, that's a surface level scar. Like, he getting grazed. Like, 50 physically got shot in the face. Like, I don't think Kanan gonna get shot in the face.
We could have did it though. Why not?
Some people said in the comments that that's not a pow pow scar, and that he got the scar when they were fighting. I don't know, y'all, but I don't know. I don't know. But
he can still fire it after, and they can start wrestling, and she may have to like slap him with the gun. That could cause a scar too. I just don't see Juke cutting him with no knife. Like, I could see them, like, a butt of a gun can do a lot of damage. And then I know people, either that or the only other thing I was thinking of, if that phone call was Officer Suavemente, if she called him. That's the only other thing I could think of.
Is that ninja Hispanic? Yeah. Garcia. They casted a bad. He don't look Hispanic. I'm so sorry. Y'all could have cast.
Neither does Marco Rubio, but they run around trying to act like white men. I mean,
Garcia looked everything like Steven up the street.
Yeah, a lot of Cubans and Colombians do that.
That's true. That's true.
They certainly do.
Look, we already saw they got their wake up call.
We hope they got a wake up call. Moochie, I think some of these MFers got Stockholm syndrome, they just can't get enough of the life treating them bad. I'm keeping a buck with you.
I know you
Buck
are,
with
brother.
But don't be surprised. She will smack him with that hammer now.
Oh,
I think
She
God
already
knows she will.
gave somebody like a
Yeah.
little slap before. You know that dude that felt her up. She gave him a
Oh,
love
I
tap.
love that.
I mean,
She gave him a
she
love
just
tap.
bullied him, Moochie. I mean,
Bullied?
No,
She tried to
man,
offer her.
He was trying to touch her. He
No,
was trying to touch
he
her no-no
touched her
part.
and she touched him back. That's all it
no,
was,
but
just like she said.
y'all getting it all wrong. I'm saying he got his ass beat so bad, it was almost
Oh.
like she bullied him, is what I'm saying. That's
Oh.
how bad that ass got beat. And
He
it was almost
needed
like she
to.
knew he was gonna do it, and she walked right on in there. It was like, this nigga don't know who I am. And when he put his hands on me, I'm gonna wear him out. And that's what she did. She wore him the
Do a
hell
little
out.
bit of training myself. I need to, get some self-defense classes or something because it's not safe in these streets.
No, it's rough in MAGA America right now, especially if you're a black woman. I'm just keep that a buck. It's rough, period. But
It's
being
rough,
a sister,
period. They tried to
being a
get me
sister,
into the, you know what, trafficking, child. That's another story for another day. They tried to kidnap
yeah,
me.
Better pre-trip your car every time you leave.
Yeah.
You pre-trip your car and walk around that sucker, but look at your surroundings first before you do it. If you can't do it, then you keep it moving.
Yeah, they tried
and
to
get you a hammer. Get you
No,
a
I
hammer.
actually want to talk to y'all offline, but yeah, I am. I'm about to take care of that. In
Yeah,
Georgia,
get you a hammer.
Georgia, it's we damn near like Florida as far as the the whatchamacallit law. So yeah, I'm in the works. Momo will
Get that. Get the hammer. Get the CCW so you can get the class that come with it.
Yeah.
And don't let nobody be trying to throw you in no unmarked van, closing doors and stuff like that.
I will be fighting for my life. Okay.
Right. Yep. So last thing I wanted to cover with y'all today, then I'll get to the questions. After seeing the way that this show went down, and Nita, we starting with you first. What are your expectations, Nita, for the next season? After seeing how everything went down, seeing how it all culminated in this finale, what are you expecting to see in the very beginning of the next season?
Yeah, unfortunately, I said it in Moochie's live yesterday. The way that the this season kind of played out very patiently. I feel like we don't have time for patience. I feel like we gotta hit the gas going, but we got a new character. We got Breeze. Y'all done introduced Breeze, but I guess Breeze is going to be a significant part of Origins. That's what I'm thinking that they're going to go with that. But they really was patient trying to do the character development and all the things or whatever. So I got all that. Like I wasn't mad at it. The only thing I was mad about this finale is that they left too many cliffhangers. Like I felt like, I don't know, even they already knew that they were getting renewed and they just like played in our face, but they left too many cliffhangers and I was not a fan of it. I just was not. But at the same time, we got a new character. We're going to get it popping. That's what I want to see. I want to see some action. We laid all the groundwork. Rock, I don't know if it's a rest in peace to her. I don't know if are you going to play it again? Like, what are we doing? Are we still doing the Monet? Or are we doing James? Like, what are we doing? Are we recycling these things? But what I just want the foot on the gas, and I want us to get where we need to go. That's what I want.
Wow. Nita says she ain't got no more time for Sunday afternoon drives, ladies and gentlemen. No more this 35 miles an hour. She ready to get to the 75 lane. Let's go. What you got, Moochie? How you expecting this thing to start off next season, and what surprises? Because you are the master of the theories. What are you thinking?
I'm expecting it to pick up right where it left off, where we're in that room and find out what happens with this. As we already know Lulu got Panessa. So we know it's not him that's coming here. So now it's either Marvin, Garcia, those are the three choices, or Juke. And I'm really thinking it's juke because I think when she tried to call, she was on the phone with Marvin. And they must have been telling her that the spot got blown up. And that's when she was saying, well, we'll find somewhere else. And of course she can do that. I want to know if we're going to see that strip mall that she had. Is that going to be thrown back into the mix? I want to know, as far as this, I don't want them to rush with this Breeze character. I don't want them to want to be disappointed like how he was disappointed with Mecca. It's just so many people. I don't want all of this energy and then it's a dud. So Shamiki better bring it. And I want to see them show this evil side to him. Because I want to see that. And I want to see if he's going to be capable, if he's going to be capable of, doing this. I want to see how this all pans out. Because I think Kanan already caught on to Snaps and Pops saying that Unique is going to be temporary. So I want to see how this works out.
All right. Well, Monique, I shouldn't ask you this to go along with what you think is going to happen next season, but is anybody ready to see Kanan get some wins? Anyone on this panel ready to see Kanan get some wins?
You asking the wrong person.
I'm ready to see him get punched in his speak piece.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Floor is yours, Monique.
I'm surprised Lulu ain't punch him in the chest.
They should have. Moochie has been saying this since
Marvin been waiting.
Moochie been saying since season 1 that Kanan need to get his ass whooped by them uncles, and she ain't never lied. And
Marvin.
Now it's too goddamn late. Now it's too late to whoop his ass. I mean, it's not too late in my opinion, but they saying it's too late. But whatever. Anyway, as far as the season, so I do agree with Nita. I do think that this season was. The season was cute. I liked this season. It's not that I didn't like it. I just think if I compare it to the first 3, this is my least favorite. I think the first three seasons, I had no complaints. I have a couple complaints this season with some of the pacings, just some of the things that happen, if I'm being picky. However, like Nita said, I think now, because the finale was one big cliffhanger, and I said this on my recap that I'll be dropping later tonight, I felt like the entire finale was one huge cliffhanger. There were so many cliffhangers for next season, and I didn't really anticipate that. So I do think season 5 is going to be chitty chitty bang bang. I do think they're going to come out the gate swinging because there's so many stories to tie up. There's so many things happening. I mean, we got Rock, we got Unique, we got Russo, we got Stefano, it's so much chaos happening. And I hope and pray that they do this show justice, and really end with a bang and then have a nice tie-in to the origins or whatever. And we get to see more of, I guess we're going to see more of Kanan and Breeze and eventually Ghost and Tommy. But yeah, season 5, Raising Kanan. Y'all got to bring it now.
All right. Lex, you get the last word on this one. What are you expecting? Because you've already done kind of made some great predictions and you're good at seeing things. What are you expecting to happen on the coming season in the first couple of episodes?
I think Big Sis hit it perfectly on the head. Chitty chitty to frick bang bang. I think literally. So now that I evaluate this whole season, I completely agree with London Brown. It is storytelling. I feel like this whole season was almost an interlude to the finale.
Yes.
Like this was literally just the setup for season 5. But like told very, very well because freaking man is on like pop on at the break of dawn. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. And I'm saying it now. Snaps and Pops is gonna be out of here next season. And I think Bree's gonna be in on it. I think Breeze and Kanan is gonna work together.
I can see that.
I think so too.
And pop out. So put that in the book. Run this episode back.
I said that last night.
I definitely see that happening. And most importantly, like I said, I don't think Rock is dead. I think we don't know who saved her. But what I will say I'm excited for next season is I don't even know if we will get Young Ghost and Tommy next season. They may do it like they did this. Like they may set it up like on the actual series finale, or we may not get it at all. They may just focus on him and Breeze and then bring them in, and then that we don't know. But I am excited. I think what I'm looking forward to the most is the explosion of Snaps and Pops when they find out everything was on them. That is what I want to see. And to be honest, it would be beautiful if Rock is the one that do it, or Rock is the one that has a hand. Can you imagine a side-by-side killing of Kanan and Rock together, Snaps and Pops? Poetic. Oh my God. I would listen. Cut it up, flat screen, hang it up. If we could get a mother-son kill on screen, because
we already did.
I feel like last season was a tickle though, because he didn't know that Rock was doing it, and she didn't, they didn't know. Like, I want one together where it's planned.
So you want it to be like how Lulu and her took out dang, I forgot his name. I can't think of his name right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
When they did it in the elevator. Yeah.
So that's how you want it to be. You want Kanan to have on black gloves, a black leather jacket, and he be just having the hammer pointed, and his mama had the hammer pointed too, and he take out Snap, and she take out Pop.
Oh my God. It just hit me. I know how Snaps and Pop's gonna die, y'all. I got it, and then I'm done. I ain't saying nothing else. Do y'all remember in the original Power? I don't remember the year it was, but remember Kanan was like, we gonna light this up outside the club like it's 1990, whatever. That's how they gonna catch Snaps and Pops outside the club, because Snaps and Pops be with too many people. That's how they gonna catch him outside the club.
They gotta catch him out there, because when they be in there, they guard their security in there. They gotta either follow them home.
The club.
It's either one or two things, Lex. They either gonna follow them home and watch their security leave, and then go up in there and get buck wild. Because remember, they not at war with nobody, so they gonna be lax at their house. Just saying.
Hey,
so
they
95,
be out there walking.
Said 95 ain't happened yet, and the show did it.
No, but listen, y'all. Remember the tombstone when Kanan went to go see Grandmama? That said 92. So that's just keep point of reference. They may, I don't know about
time jump.
They might Moochie. They might do a time jump either next. I don't see next season, but I think for the Power Origins for Kanan and Breeze, because remember it was Kanan and Breeze for at least 3, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 3 to 4 years before they met Ghost and Tommy. So they may, for the Origins, they may have to do a time jump. But just to give point of reference, it's right now in the show, it is 1992. Just point of reference.
Don't be surprised if they do a time jump in the middle of the season.
Ooh,
if they're gonna rush to bring them, because keep in mind when when Ghost and Tommy started working for them, they still was in high school. These dudes is older than them.
Yep.
So they going back to recruit the youngins.
Yes.
Yeah, when they do the mid-season finale, that would be a perfect.
Yeah, I think I said that last night. We might see them by then.
But I'm gonna be honest, you guys. I don't think we're gonna see Ghost and Tommy in Raising Kanan. I think we're gonna see them.
That's what I'm saying. If they do introduce them, it'll be at the last, just how they did Breeze.
It might be the finale episode of Raising Kanan, the series.
To get you ready.
Get us ready for the Origins. That's what I think.
I think that too.
Well, Stars is trying to do anything they can to keep their numbers up, because 2 weeks ago they just IPO'd as a stock and they broke off from Lionsgate. So Stars is his own network now, and they're doing everything they can to keep the buzz going. If you guys believe in Stars, you can go and invest in them right now. I would, if you ask me for my personal advice, I would say hold your money, not yet. Don't invest in Stars Network just yet. Let's see how they can weather this current storm of what's going on. And we will go to our super chatters before we get out of here. DeMarcus, who always comes through, ladies and gentlemen, Breeze was dressed like Cole Brown from Martin. Breeze would teach Kanan how to play chess. Definitely. Because Kanan needs somebody to do that, and he don't want to listen to a woman. So I guess it's gonna have to be him. DeMarcus coming through again, and I appreciate you, my brother. It's rumors that Daniel Ezra from All American is playing Darnell Washington, D Wiz older brother, in season 5 of Raising Kanan. DeMarcus, don't start making no rumors so that we're gonna have us a new Breeze. It's gonna be D Wiz brother.
Anyway.
Right.
He's gonna kick the bucket anyway within the first couple of episodes. D Wiz brother. It's all this hype people was talking about with him. That's the one that's gonna be like, oh, Kanan took him out like that.
Just like straight like that. Yep. Then we've got Steve. I appreciate you, my brother. I'm unhappy that Famous isn't Kay's cellmate. Ronnie and Unique aren't Bree.
He's happy.
I'm happy that Famous isn't Kay's cellmate. Ronnie and Unique aren't Breeze. We can let the actors work now, dude.
Right. Lord, have mercy.
You stupid. Then we've got Patricia coming through with the $5.99. I appreciate you, sister. And then Steve coming through showing y'all some love. Marv lacks self-control. That is the truth.
Yeah.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
Then we've got Ronald coming through on one of y'all's channels. What about the Diamonds and Pearls? A New Life.
Yeah. I said we was talking about that last night with them diamonds and pearls that he found in that safe when he took out Quan.
Yeah, Marvin.
We might get a paid in full ending with Marvin and he be on the run. I remember I wanted that to happen. He might end up being on the run, y'all. Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
That would make me
definitely
happy, I guess. Yeah.
That would be nice.
I'd rather him be on the run.
Yeah.
Nathan Washington coming through with the 5. Appreciate you, my homie. Rock must have really put that thing on Unique. My mother-in-law used to say, I put his ass on spin cycle, and Rock did that and then some. Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely.
She was throwing it in a circle.
Yeah, man. She wore him out, bro. I mean, he is scorned like a hood nigga be scorned. She wore him out, and he don't know what.
That Hello Kitty had kryptonite in it. Okay.
I mean, end of the day, dude, control your emotions. Just say, I'm sorry. I thought you had tried to kill me. I learned from your son. It wasn't my brother. So, hey, we good now. That's all he got to do. That's all he got to do. And he could be right back in them heavenly draws. But he want to take the hard approach, dummy. And, folks, that is going to conclude it for us. If you still want to go and get one of my T-shirts, shoplifegains.com. Link is in description. The link for the podcast where I will put this and all the political content I'm putting out is in the link too. Politics of being Black in America. Check us out. Y'all will see me again doing a live Thursday, but that'll be about politics. I haven't gotten my schedule together for TV shows just yet. Still trying to work that out as life be lifing. And that's all I can say. That next Sex is Hell video, we out.